What's up and welcome to It is Snappy Youth here. And today we're going to be taking a look at some decks for the latest card of Snap, Mockingbird. Now, Mockingbird is a S.H.I.E.L.D agent, and her ability is to cost one less for each of your cards in play that did not start your deck. It's important to note, in play, not just in your hand or just in your deck, with like Thanos, what's meant at the start. It's going to be in play. So, the first deck that I built with her is not based around the shield, it's just around cards that are going to automatically put those other cards in play to discount her without you having to spend the energy to do that. So the first one is not an example of that. It's Hood. This adds the demon to our hand for nice stats of 1/6. To play that out, of course, discounting Mockingbird. But we do have Squirrel Girl in here. Of course, she adds the 2 squirrels out for free for you. That's already 2 cost off of Mockingbird. Then, of course, we have Mr. Sinister doing the same thing. He adds that Sinister clone. It's another discount point off of. You have Mirage in here. It gives you a bit of buying into kind of what archetype maybe your opponent's working with, what all they've got in their hand, at least for their combos so far. And then of course you get to do it a little bit better because you get the +2 power, and if you play it, of course, it discounts Mockingbird. Similar with Cable, you draw the card from your opponent's deck, of course, instead. So you get to not only see kind of what they're working with, what maybe synergies they're working to pull off, but you get to take that away from them, and maybe take a key piece from their strategy. Then, of course, again, if you play that, it discounts Mockingbird. We have Sentinel in here. Of course, every Sentinel you play after the first one is a copy, of course, it's a clone, and so it will discount Mockingbird further. We have Patriot in here because we're adding these cards to the board without abilities, and that goes towards, of course, nice energy with Patriot, boost those up a bit. Have Mystique in here to pair alongside it for some significant power. Another example of that would be Dr. Doom. If you get the Patriot and Mystique down, you do Doom, finish it off, probably fill up the location to be the last spot. So with the Doom box, then they have +4 power from Patriot Mystique. That can seal it in. And if we're somehow able to get Dr. Doom out early, we don't have a way to do that built into the deck, but if you can, of course, those 2 Doom bots would also discount Mockingbird for you. So we also have Shang-Chi in here, a bit of a tech card. Typically, you can go tall in one lane with a Devil Dinosaur, or maybe go tall in another with Mystique. If it works out where you don't play some of these cards that you get from like Mirage or Cable or the Hood or Sentinel, then of course you have a full hand Devil Dinosaur and Mystique. But if you don't do that, you have Shang-Chi. You can kind of knock out some high power of your opponents in one lane, and something like Mockingbird along with another card being the power to flip that lane for you, and then you would just double dino. Or, like I mentioned earlier, you get Patriot and Mystique down, and it goes excellent with all these non-ability cards from Squirrel Girl or the Demon from the Hood or Mr. Sinister or Dr. Doom. When you have those, they get substantial power boost, Patriot Mystique, and then you have cheap Mockingbird, of course, to be the last nail in the coffin of another lane, flip it to your side. Now that we've covered that deck build, we'll go into the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. one. Now, this one I don't feel is as powerful as the other one. I didn't have as much success with it. It's a decent competitive, but it's more so for the thematicness of, he's a S.H.I.E.L.D. agent, so we made the full Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. team then. So let's go through what we're running in this deck. So we have Sunspot in here, obviously not a member of the S.H.I.E.L.D. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. cards in here. We have them in here because we're getting all these cards in our hand, and we have them discounted by Quinjet as well. So if we play several of them, we get them for cheap, and so typically we'll have some extra energy that way to go towards Sunspot, as well as there'll be some turns where we want to skip, not fill up too much of our board space, or just play 1 or 2 cards just to boost up Collector a little bit, and we won't use all of our energy, and so we let Sunspot pick that up for us and boost his power. Additionally, we are running Agent 13, Maria Hill, and Quinjet, all of course part of the S.H.I.E.L.D. team. Agent 13 and Maria Hill, of course, adding a card to your hand, boost up your collector, and as well, of course, if you have Quinjet down and you play those for a discounted rate, that discounts your Mockingbird that much further. We have Quake in here, also an agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. It will swap the position of the other two locations, so it's very nice to just disrupt your opponent when they're counting on a certain location that showed up. It's going to work really well for them and not for you. Or if it's great for both, you get to take advantage of it, and then ideally you play something else alongside her, take advantage of the location, then move it out from under your opponent's feet before they get to use that. It's a nice little disruption bit here, and also an agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. We have Sentinel in here because every Sentinel you play after the first one is, of course, contributing towards Mockingbird's diff count, as well as every time you play one, it adds a copy to your hand for the collector to boost up his power a bit more. We have Magic in here because with all these extra cards you're getting, even with them being discounted by Quinjet, if you want to play those out and really get Mockingbird all the way down to 0 cost, sometimes you need an extra turn to do that as well. If you need that extra turn to do them and you don't have enough to play them all out on tempo, any of the carryover energy from those will of course feed into the Sunspot like I mentioned earlier. Also in the deck we have kind of the S.H.I.E.L.D. Devil. Of course that's going to be a nice tempo play because it gives 3 cards out for you that will all discount Mockingbird, but you don't have to waste any energy on those 3 cards. So it's convenient with something like the Sentinel or Mobius M Mobius where you have to spend that additional energy and play those. Even with the discounted rate from Quinjet, China just seems to do a little bit better on a turn 4 or 5, and then you get all of a sudden a very low cost lock-in. Also here in the deck, of course, for the rest of the S.H.I.E.L.D. agents, we have Agent Coulson. You gotta have Nick Fury in here, absolutely. So of course those are both going to, of course, add the cards to your hand. They'll be cheaper from Quinjet. You can play those down, and they will contribute towards Mockingbird's discount. But more importantly, they add multiple cards to your hand, allowing you to build up your collector faster as well. And then you're able to have more options. Of course, Coulson giving you the 4 and 5 cost, Fury giving you the 6 cost. They'll be discounted by Quinjet ideally. Then that gives you some more variety of cards to be able to play out from this deck. Ideally, that's kind of the point of this type of deck. You kind of lock down one lane with Collector or Mockingbird, and then you kind of use whatever you get from Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. In order to win another lane. You get it randomly, so it's kind of hard to plan on, but then it's just kind of like Quinjet, you use it to win another lane. I have an example in here where I got a Sheena combo from an Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. that I didn't even plan on. And then I believe in that match I had a White Hot Room, so I didn't actually use Magic in there even. But things like that, you use the Quinjet for the discount, and they discount Mockingbird, and you take advantage of the random aspect and use it to win your games. So now that we've covered the deck build of both of these for Mockingbird, we'll get into the gameplay examples. It's a very fun card. I had a lot of fun playing both of these decks. I'd say the non-S.H.I.E.L.D. agents one is probably more competitive. It has a bit better play lines for going taller than your opponents in the lanes. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. ones is more for the thematicness of it. But if you enjoy, subscribe to see more videos like this. Every time a new card comes out in Marvel Snap, I have a deck video on it. Pretty much every time. Deck video on what's the best deck to use for it, or if there's multiples. Then leave a like if you enjoy, so more people get to see the video, and leave a comment letting me know what you want to see done differently in the future. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoy, and I'll see you in the next one. Okay, Savage Land. That's actually going to be pretty helpful for our Mockingbird. So we'll take that all day long. It's also going to go well with Patriot. Okay. The ninja I mean, it will also do that, but it's less ideal. It'll just cancel out when we play Patriot. I think we just put Mr. Sinister down mid. We don't put him left. We don't want to fill that up. I don't want to put him right. Because I want to see what that location is going to be. Okay, they play Mirage, so probably they're also playing. Okay, there we go. I was hoping for Krakoa, but probably they're also playing a Mockingbird deck. So I'm going to put Patriot left side. I want to put something with decent power into Krakoa first. Well, like Mockingbird, we put +9 power to the top of our deck. That is stupidly powerful. And we just put the hood down so we can get the demon into our hand. I like that a lot. Pretty much anything we draw, I mean, regardless of what it is, +9 power is great. Probably the worst one would be Squirrel Girl, because we got, well, and especially now with our opponent just doing that, we have enough locations filling up the board as is and filling with cards to discount Mockingbird. But we didn't get Squirrel Girl, so that's fine. We have a 2/11 Mirage, which is just stupid. So we go Mirage and the Demon. Then next turn we probably just go Double Dino. Yeah, so they are also playing a a Mockingbird deck, because we get a Maria Hill from them. So yeah, I think that our highest power, we just go Devil Dino right side. Yes. If anything's going to be enough to win it, it'll be that. And if not, then we didn't have a chance anyways. Nothing else we could have played would have done anything. We didn't get a root off anywhere, so the Silver Surfer wouldn't have helped us. So we lose by 2 points. Okay, it's because they also got a double line down. So maybe not playing Hood might have been better. Even that, I mean, if we didn't have that there, that's, you know, technically 28 power. So we probably did the best we could. I think we would have lost regardless. Okay, so turn one, not terrible, not great. First location we have Sokovia, and it discards our Mirage. So we don't love that. Why I have a spot here. Strange. But it does discard their Craven, which is typically, if he's in a deck, he's a pretty key component to that. Also, we now have Camertage, so we double Cable into Camertage. Steal 2 of their cards. Even if we just get to play those, then that's, you know, 2 more cards counting towards Mockingbird. And we get an Nakia, which I really like that. So we are building excellent momentum so far, first off. So if we go Nakia, that's +2 everything on our hand. And then we put something into Krakoa for a significant power boost onto something in our deck. Okay, so I'm debating here because the 1/4 into Krakoa will be pretty nice to add to our deck, but also Squirrel Girl mid to add 2 squirrels is pretty good. So I think we put patriot right instead. That's +3 to the top of our deck. Can't complain about that. It's like American Chavez, but better. Plus we get the patriot down, and then we have 2 squirrels at each of these other locations, both being, or all being boosted up by patriot. And then we can Mystique patriot. We'll put Mystique left side, yeah, and then, or maybe we put Mystique also right side. Yeah, then we put Sinister left side. Okay, let me undo and make sure that's going to happen in the right order. Yep, Mystique does hit that, so I played it right. Then we just put Sinister left. I'm going to snap on this because I'm pretty confident in that. Would have been nice. Okay, there we got him out of here. Someone say, would have been nice had we been able to get Dr. Doom off instead, but since we led into it with the Krakoa play and got the squirrels down, we didn't use that. Perfect. Camouflage to start off and squirrel. So we play that into there straight away. Okay, probably they're playing a destroy deck, but they hit the hood, so, and Mirage, neither of which is going to really hurt us. We have Krakoa yet again, and a super discount Mockingbird, so we got to play Mockingbird into Krakoa. That's +9 power to the top of our deck. I've thoroughly enjoyed Krakoa since it's come out. Even it's just been today, or maybe it was last night as well. But I don't know. It's just a fantastic location. The ability is great. It's like American Chavez, but like infinitely better. Like it just does so much. Look at this. 310 Patriot. 310. So we put Patriot mid. That gives us 21 power there. 22, 3, 4, 5. 25 power mid on turn 3. 25 power mid. Then we play Mystique, probably right side. Okay, so they go Iceman Beast. That I don't think that really hurts us at all. Yeah, we go Mystique right side. Maybe we go like we put Devil Dino right side as well next turn, and then Mr. Sinister left. Maybe something like that. Or actually, I kind of like, if we get Devil Dino down, I kind of like the idea of putting Sentinel left side. Okay, so yeah, they hit our Dr. Doom. That's not going to hurt us at all. They Falcon to get those 2 back. So also, I was wrong earlier. They're not playing a destroyed deck. But I'm going to snap on this. I don't think there's anything they can do to win here. We play Devil Dino. That's going to be some significant power. Right side, that's pretty much locked away. We win. Then we go, yeah. Well, let's see how much is in their deck. We have 4 in their deck, so of course they draw 1 next turn. Then we take 2 from their deck with Cable and put Sentinel left to fill up our hand all the way for... I think that's good. We probably, instead of Cable, we'll probably play Sentinel. That way we are guaranteed to get the cards into our hand. And then we just go Sinister. Yeah, we just put Sinister to fill those couple spots, I guess. I don't know. Let's do some math here. So yeah, we're by just a little bit right side, so we want to definitely fill our hand. And let's see, so now they have 3 in the deck. So we put Sentinel down, put Sinister. So his clone is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So we get 13 power left, and we boost up. Actually, no, we keep Double Dino at the same power, unless we do this. No, yeah, we keep Double Dino the same. We play 2 cards, 10 gives us 2. So yeah, that's our best option here. And since they didn't play right, now we win because we stay up by 1 power there. So that was actually kind of tight at the end. We got so far ahead on momentum at the very beginning. But yeah, there we go. Sinister Clone gets buffed up. Fantastic. Oh, shoot! Not the Killmonger play. Not the Killmonger play. Do we still win it? Oh! Bro, let's go. We still win it. Oh. I didn't even think of that, but because that Killmonger out, they're like half our board with it. Oh, man. But we pulled it out. We pulled away with it. Dude, that was a ridiculous game. That was a fun game. Just hit them up with the emote. Maybe they're already left, but I like that. Okay. Ooh. Okay, so we start out Mockingbird in hand, as well as Patriot, which is fantastic. We're gonna get Sentinel down, but we have Elysium. That's just gonna allow us to get going even faster with our momentum in order to get all these cards out and get a free Mockingbird. We'll see what our opponent is playing though. Okay, some type of, yep, there we go, Blade and Swordmaster. So just probably a standard discard deck, maybe using Corvus and or Proxima from last season. Not sure. Ooh. Okay, a bit of an interesting thought here is it more power to have copies of Patriot or copies of Doom? I mean, that's going to fill up our board at the end of the game, so we would only get a couple, probably only a few Doom buffs out. So maybe we do go ahead and play Patriot down. We'll probably lose mid, of course, but then any of these non-ability cards that we play are going to have +8 power off the go. And I didn't even think about these copies in Bar Sinister count towards Mockingbird. So we are ready, and there we go, there's Krakoa. So Mockingbird, that's a +9 power to the top of our deck. So just stupid. And then we go Squirrel Girl. I don't want to do Sentinel. I want to save the space left side. Because, I mean, we're only on turn 3. So I don't want to fill up the board too quickly here. That's going to be +9 to the top of our deck. That's just still... And then, yeah, +8 to that Squirrel. Also, interesting. I mean, pretty nice. It hit the hood. So it's a 0-6, I mean, with Elysium, but a 1-6, so it goes for the -3 power. Fantastic. I think we're only play the hood because it's the 6 power. We get a 1-6, or really a 0-6 with this demon as well. We go Doom. He adds that, and then. So if we do this, if we put Doom and the Demon right now, I mean that eliminates all of our board space to play. So I guess we just do this. We'll see what they put this turn. I feel like it's gonna be like a MODOK. Oh, okay, it's Infinite. Thought they were gonna like MODOK and like hit Apocalypse like 4 times or something. So I think we put Doom left. That way he puts the Doombot right, and the Doombot gets +8 power from these Patriots. I think that's the best we can do. I mean, and we can put 2 cards, 1 in each, but they're not going to be as much power as that. So if they're going to win, they're going to win. Maybe it's like a Taskmaster, and then that's it. Okay, it's a Hela. So they bring back. I don't know why they thought that was going to work. I mean, I'm sure they didn't have a Taskmaster, but they should have done the math. Like, you play Hela here, the location's full, everything that's going to come back is going to come back over here. You have to know that all you have discarded is not enough. I mean, if we go -13, that's 20. So -3. So I guess they thought we were only going to play a card left side. I don't know what they were doing. Either way, we won. It was a pretty standard discard deck build. Fantastic play there with the Patriots, going crazy, putting +8 power on a bunch of cards. We got the Mockingbird down very early with the Patriots and the Squirrel Girl and all that. Got the +9 power, so we had a 6 power hood for free. Just a fantastic game. I don't know what was going on with our opponent with the discard stuff, but that played out perfectly on our end. Okay, pretty nice. We'll have hood to start out with. It'd be good we go ahead and get the demon in our hand. We have Mockingbird in hand as well. So as soon as we're all nice and discounted, then we are ready to play it. Hopefully we get Krakoa again. In the past day and just in the past several matches, most of which should be in this video, and just had a lot of luck playing Mockingbird into Krakoa. I mean, the +9 power at the top of your deck is fantastic. So I'm going to put Cable mid. It's going to pull something from our hand. As long as it's not Shang-Chi, that's fine. And there we go, actually, but I'm going to worry about it until turn 5. I mean, obviously we're kind of built around playing into being able to play Mockingbird for free, but I guess if it got pulled for us by Sakar, that would have been just fine. However, we get to wait till turn 5 for a free play. So we put the demon down. I think we play armor. If we play armor mid, obviously it's going to move right. Both the demon and armor are going to discount our Mockingbird. Okay, Sentinel, so, and Hawkeye. Say I don't know yet what they are playing. Oh, I didn't even pay attention. We had that change into Grand Central. So we're gonna get 2 free plays from our hand. So we want to kind of control what those are gonna be. Okay, so these all move over. Maybe we just play Mockingbird down now, and we want to be able to put stuff left side so we can have some power there. So we don't want to play a whole bunch of stuff now and then it all moves over and we only have the other 2 lanes filled. Okay. I think that's pretty decent. We have 15 power right side. Maybe we go Mirage and Sinister. Then none of our locations are full, so we can kind of play whatever we want next turn. I feel like probably what's about to happen is we're going to get our Squirrel Girl and Dr. Doom pulled. Something like that. Or they just play Cosmo and ruin literally everything that I just talked about. Because why not? So then, of course, yeah, Squirrel Girl goes for free to fill up the location and ruin us. And then they get the Mystique down for Cosmo. So, like, we just lose here, right? Like, there's nothing we can do at all. Even if they're just able to play 2 cards, anything they play left side, they win automatically. Then they just have to stay a little bit ahead and middle. So we get Devil Dino down, he goes. That's plus 8, 9, 10. So then we have to put 4 power mid, 2 power left. We're going to risk it. We're just going to stay just to see what happens. I feel like we lose here. But it wasn't from bad playing on our part. It was from the locations. Just absolutely screwed us up. Okay, maybe they don't get 4 power. Oh, it's 3 power! Bro! We still lose? No, we... Oh, bro. We weren't... Wait, how did we win? My bad at math? Yeah, bro. Come on, bro. Get out of here with that. Get the freaking blade out of nowhere. Man, that's crazy. Come on. Have me all freaking up in it. So some terrible location right there. I mean, what is that? Like a double Grand Central fills it up. We're already playing a deck that's trying to take up some board space a little bit. Then we get the Bifrost Crim and everything to the right. Like, that was a ridiculous match. And then our opponent doing this stupid Cosmo Mystique stuff. Like, come on, get that out of here. We kind of want to play our cards and use them. Okay, so starting off, we're going to have White Hot Room. And we have Agent 13 to go ahead and start playing into that. Of course, we play Collector next turn. Actually, She-Hulk is a very nice addition to this. And we're going to get Great Porter. So this is actually, we'll say, Infinite. So, but we're do we like, I think we surprised our opponent here with a She-Nut combo. Because not only are we running Magic in the deck, but we already have it in hand. So, and both of these cards didn't start in our deck as well. So we play Shauna left. That fills that up, of course, so we can probably lose there. But that gives us the +3 energy. So we don't even have to play Magic, actually. We get the +3 energy, and then we can just skip turn 5 in order to get a free She-Hulk, and then Infinite. So actually, I really like this a lot. So we can play, and we have, we have 0 right there. So we use the 0 on Sentinel, so then we play. No, actually, we use the 0 on Nick Fury. We don't need to add more cards to our hand, but we want to add the 5 power to the top of the deck. So then we go Maria Hill. We'll save Sentinel. That's not a big deal. Now all we gotta do is draw Mockingbird. Probably we should have played Sentinel first, or went ahead and played it then. We get a Pixie created by Maria Hill, which is not great. Okay, so we have options here. Unfortunately, we get Sunspot, and we can't get him on the board to get the plus energy. But either way, we skip this turn. We put him down next turn. We're gonna have the free She-Hulk, so we just put him down anyways. And we put Infinite. So we go Infinite mid, She-Hulk right, Sunspot right, and we want to put somebody here as well so our Aemon gets his buff. So I guess we just go Sentinel with that. That's going to be a ton of power, like a ton of power slammed down on the board. I think that's enough. I really do. So let's see what we get. Okay, so they have 18 power. We put She-Hulk in Sunspot, so that's already 18. We tie, then we go +5 from Sunspot. Boom, there's the victory already. Plus, we went up to 30 power for no reason in the middle. Fantastic. Dismantled our opponent perfectly. That could not have gone better. I mean, we got a She-Hulk and an Infinite. Just fantastic. Combos with White Hot Room. We were able to play everything out on pace, and then skip, not even have to use magic, get a She-Nut combo that we didn't even start in our deck build. Fantastic. Plus Krakoa, little Sunspot boost was nice. Didn't even need it, but just fantastic. We didn't even use Mockingbird. We used the S.H.I.E.L.D team built around it and the cards that came from it. Fantastic. Okay, so starting off, we get Krakoa as well. I really like that location. Opponent snapping right away, so I'm not really going to make any decisions based on that. I kind of like Collector into Monster Metropolis. If we add enough cards to our hand, Collector stays tall enough and gets the boost from that. Okay, we have the hub as well. Kind of nice. Just a little free addition there. So we go Coulson. Do we go Coulson into Krakoa? No, we go Coulson right side for now. We can get Wasp out of our hand, out of the way at any time we want to. For now, we just hold on to it. As soon as I said that, I realized that we won't get a draw on this next turn, actually. Okay, so they're probably playing a similar, if not the same type of deck, because they got the Collector going and the Falcon and all that stuff. Probably it's also a Mockingbird deck. So we put Shanna down. That's kind of gonna. No, let's back up. Let's back up. I think we do this instead. We go Sentry because that's +10 to the top of our deck. Yes, obviously we're pretty much guaranteed to lose right side unless one of our S.H.I.E.L.D agents wants to give us a Niles. That would be fantastic. So that's a 110 Sunspot. So actually, maybe we don't lose right side. I don't necessarily want to fight for it, but I mean, that's already, we play this, it cancels out the void. I'm going to just do some quick math here. It cancels out the void, then so we're at 5 power right side instead. And then any energy we don't spend is just adding on to it. So we go Agent 13 Maria Hill. That's 7 power right side. That's going to be +2 onto the Collector as well. I actually really like that. That way we're not locked down into having to fight over 2 specific lanes. We just... Okay, Psylocke, that's not going to do anything for us. That way we can kind of pick and control what we want to go after. So we lose mid. That's pretty much guaranteed there. So let's see. We basically just need to get as much power left side as possible. Maybe we only want to put a little bit of power there. Maybe we do Shanna She will add something hopefully good there for us. Something mid is no big deal. Then we leave a couple energies so we boost up right side a touch more. Because it seems like probably they go for right side. They probably try and overpower us there. Oh, okay, they go mid. So what are they going to be playing? Okay, so this was got to be like a bot or something. Because that's the stupidest play you could do there. Why would you play... You already got mid, like, gone and away. You have it. So why would you play Iron Man? So we play Shanna, it puts this, Electra does nothing, puts Bass, does nothing, Sunspot goes up by a few. So 10, yeah, that was a stupid match on their part. Probably it was a bot.